Welcome back to another Explainer. Today, we're diving into something that is absolutely crucial for corporate success: emotional intelligence. Let's just jump right in, shall we? We usually picture corporate success as this pure numbers game, right? Driven by sheer intellectual horsepower. But imagine this. You've got a genius executive steering a massive, high-stakes project. Their resume? Flawless. Their IQ is completely off the charts, and their strategic mind operates like a literal supercomputer. But there's a massive, glaring problem. They routinely destroy team morale. We're talking about the type of boss who CCs the entire department just to point out a minor typo in your email. Ouch. They aggressively push forward when they really should just pause and listen. And the result? The team becomes absolutely miserable, burnout skyrockets, and productivity just plunges. It completely wipes out the executive's individual brilliance. So what does this all mean? Why is it that emotional intelligence routinely outpredicts IQ when it comes to C-suite success? It kind of flips the traditional corporate hierarchy totally on its head. For decades, companies heavily prioritized pure intellect. But the data actually shows us that the real missing metric of effective, sustainable leadership, well, it isn't just cognitive ability. It's something far more human. Okay, let's dive into this. It's basically the ultimate corporate showdown: raw IQ versus high EQ. Now, a massive IQ gives you the ability to process complex data, build those intricate financial models, and solve technical roadblocks efficiently. And don't get me wrong, that is undeniably valuable. But high EQ? That is the profound ability to actually read the room. You can literally have the most mathematically perfect, brilliant strategy in the world, but if you lack the EQ to get your human workforce to actually execute it without burning out or walking out the door, well, that brilliant strategy is completely useless. You really have to forget the outdated idea that EQ is just some fluffy soft skill. It's actually your behavioral operating system. It is a concrete, highly structured framework for navigating complex corporate environments, high-stakes crises, and delicate team dynamics. Think about it like this. If this core operating system isn't functioning properly, all of your high IQ software simply crashes the absolute second it tries to interface with another human being. Academia breaks this operating system down, and this brilliantly illustrates the 4 sequential pillars we're about to unpack: self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, and relationship management. Now, these aren't just corporate buzzwords, they're foundational building blocks. You simply cannot master the top without first building the base. Let's look at Pillar 1, self-awareness. I mean, how can we effectively lead a team of 50 people if we don't even know what's driving our own reactions? Self-awareness is all about recognizing your emotional state in real time. Are you stepping into a crucial board meeting feeling unusually defensive? Or, say, are you stressed about a tight quarterly deadline and unknowingly projecting that anxiety right onto your staff? Foundational leadership requires accurately identifying your own emotional triggers before you even say a single word. And once you recognize that underlying anxiety, you have to actively govern it. That brings us to Pillar 2, self-management. Imagine finding out a highly lucrative client is suddenly pulling their contract. A leader lacking self-management might storm out of their office and impulsively yell at their team in a total panic. But an emotionally intelligent leader, they recognize that sudden spike of fear, take a breath, regulate the emotion, and consciously choose a measured, highly productive response. Okay, so with our internal house in order, we flip the lens outward. Pillar 3 is social awareness. And this is what we really mean when we talk about reading the room. Think back to that genius executive we talked about earlier, the one who CCs everyone just to critique a typo. Their fatal flaw was a total lack of empathy in action. Social awareness is the ability to walk into a workspace and instantly sense the undercurrents of tension, exhaustion, or excitement, without anyone having to explicitly spell it out for you in an all-staff memo. Finally, we hit Pillar 4, relationship management. This is the absolute apex. So the crucial point is this is where all that internal and external emotional data translates into visible, actionable leadership. You know your emotions, you control them, and you accurately sense the emotions of your team. Relationship management is basically utilizing all that information to inspire and influence. It's exactly how you communicate a difficult corporate vision, actively build bonds, and foster a truly collaborative environment. So, how does this actually translate to the bottom line? Well, EQ proves its immense worth in 2 major make-or-break arenas: corporate crises and team conflicts. When the corporate waters are completely calm, sure, a high IQ might be enough to just get by.
But when the ship hits a massive storm, that is when this entire framework is put to the ultimate test.
Let's take navigating corporate crises, for example. When a severe PR disaster or a sudden market crash hits, panic is incredibly contagious. It spreads like wildfire. A purely analytical genius might rapidly crunch the numbers and deliver a mathematically perfect solution. But if they deliver it in a cold, tone-deaf, or panicked manner, the team is still going to fracture. On the flip side, a high EQ leader uses self-management to stay visibly grounded and social awareness to intimately understand the team's fear. They dynamically project stability and empathy, swiftly guiding everyone through the turbulence to safety. Then we have resolving team conflicts. You put highly driven, intelligent people together in a high-stakes environment, and friction is completely inevitable. It's gonna happen. But here is a surprising insight. High EQ leaders actually welcome a healthy amount of conflict. No, really. They don't crush it with authoritarian rule or pretend it isn't happening. They know how to use it. By applying relationship management and social awareness, they read the underlying frustrations, validate differing perspectives, and masterfully mediate a solution. It turns a potentially toxic situation into a powerful opportunity to build deeper team trust rather than creating the miserable morale we saw earlier. Ultimately, deep, unwavering resilience is the defining characteristic here. Relying solely on IQ gives you a fragile leader who might completely shatter or just alienate their team under intense emotional pressure. But mastering these 4 pillars of EQ, that builds a highly adaptable, dynamic leader who actually elevates everyone around them when things get undeniably tough. So I want you to take a look at your own workplace, your team, and your personal leadership style. Are you relying purely on your IQ, expecting your technical brilliance to magically carry you through every single challenge? Or are you actively reading the room, managing complex relationships, and practicing high emotional intelligence? Because in the modern corporate world, the true metric of success isn't just about what you know in your head, it's about how masterfully you navigate the human element. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep observing, keep building those pillars, and I'll catch you next time.